the one you've been waiting for, the winter premiere of Sports Den. We got highlights of girls, hockey, and basketball, and a whole lot of coaching captains coming for you. Winter premiere starts now.
Point gets it inside and gets a shot and a goal. Kill Conrad. Who gets another one? And a shot and a goal. Fantastic finish from Foglia.
I love me some Sean Scott. I miss him.
I know.
I promised I wouldn't cry.
Doggone it.
I'll hold to my promise.
All right.
Winter premiere of Sports Den. I'm Kenton Kipp. This guy's Jeff Dinsmore. We took a 2-week hiatus.
Yes, we did.
Fall finale, and then we had Thanksgiving.
Yep. Oh, boy, that's all I did was eat.
It's Diciembre,
Yep.
as the Latin Americans say, and it is the winter premiere of Sports Den. We've got a whole lot of coaching captains.
Yep.
We've got highlights. Girls hockey started a month ago. Good Lord.
However, football still.
Football still. Well, we're gonna wrap up the fall season. You know, because it's 'tis the season to wrap things up.
Yes, it is. Right.
So we're going to take a look at the football brackets.
It is.
Starting with the big class. 6A, Eden Prairie was victorious over Lakeville North, 28-7. Eden Prairie, they're state champs.
Yep. 5A. You know what? Yeah, it was Titino Grace.
It was.
Yeah, they beat Owatonna 49-21. It's a close game.
Yeah, there's a lot of close games in this state.
Yeah.
So glad there's 7 classes now.
Yeah.
And then Hutchinson in a super close battle with Holy Family Catholic, 67-7. They edged them out at the end. So glad there's 7 classes.
3A. You know what? 3A. I'm telling you what. It was unreal. But
What color was the earth?
Yellow. Blue
Nope.
Earth beat Rochester Lords 30-7. I'm
Another
glad
close
they had
game.
another
Yep.
round. Yeah.
And then in 2A, this was the game. If you watched one game in the Prep Bowl, I hope it was this one. Caledonia, game-winning field goal at the end as regulation expired over Moose Lake, Willow River, Caledonia, state champions.
Yeah, 25-22. 1A, you know, 1A, yeah, it wasn't bad. Monoman, 20-14 over Bethlehem.
Yeah, that's a close one.
Yep.
We'll call that a close one. 2 out of 7 ain't bad.
And you know what? I like this.
And then Clinton, Graceville, Beardsley.
Beardsley.
Sounds like a place where Elvis would be from. Over Grand Meadow, 40-22. So 2 out of 7 close games. You know what? We should create an 8th class next year. Maybe we could have some more lopsided Prep Bowls.
Or maybe a 9.
Yeah. We should have 7-man football.
Yeah.
We could do that too in the class.
Real
7A.
smart. Anyway.
All right, state swimming and diving. That happened after our fall finale. Let's take a look at what happened in that. We had some participants. Centennial.
Yeah.
They had some swimmers there. They placed 12th
Yep.
in state. Congratulations to the Cougars. Edina edged out Wyzetta after Wyzetta had penciled in their lineup incorrectly. They thought they had won, but their coach messed up on 2 of the forms. They lost. Edina, once again, champions for the 147th time. Centennial had participants in the finals there. Tara Chapman got 8th in the 200 individual medley. Alyssa Udine in the 500-yard freestyle got 11th. Chapman, Udine Chapman, one of my favorite law firms, up and coming, 200-yard freestyle relay got 12th. 3rd place for Tara Chapman in the 100-yard breaststroke. And then that law firm, once again, getting 8th place.
Chapman,
The
Udine,
200-yard
Chapman.
medley relay. And then the Bengals had a diver that made it to the semifinals, but not the finals, as Nicole Whedon got 18th place. Congratulations to all the participants in the state swimming and diving. And also, since we saw you last, state adapted soccer tournament in the PI division. It was the champions were Robbinsdale, Hopkins, Mound West. Anoka Hennepin placed 3rd, so congratulations to the Mustangs there. And then in the CI division, it was North Suburban Cougars winning the consolation championship over South Washington County as Anoka Hennepin lost in the 1st round there. So congratulations to those participants. Also, I should mention that we had a couple of all-tournament teams. It's Anthony Bengston from the Cougars. He's an 8th grader. He made the all-tournament team for the North Suburban team. And then for Anoka Hennepin, they had 2 participants. Eric Santa, the goalie, all-tournament team, and Christopher Whalen was the center of that all-tournament team. So congratulations to Mustangs and Cougars.
So now the fall is all done now. That's
Fall's
it.
done.
It's all done. Now it's time
kaput.
for the winter.
Winter season.
Yes. It's snow. No, it's not.
It's supposed to snow tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
We're supposed to have a game tomorrow.
Yeah.
But ladies hockey, like I said, it started
Yep.
like a month ago, and we've got highlights from late November or Movember.
Yeah.
We should say,
Exactly.
as the Maple Grove Crimson kicking off our winter season once again. It's girls hockey. Number 9 ranked Blaine Bengals host the Maple Grove Crimson. Late in the first period, the Bengals fantastic passing. Katie Swanstrom to Kirsten Falk to Sam Swanstrom with the goal. The all-junior line strikes and gives the Bengals a 1-0 lead at the Play of the Week nominee. You can see the puck trickle past the line. It counts. Second period, Crimson knotted up after this wraparound attempt doesn't go. And then right in front, the rebound put in by Sam Boonstra. Assist to Katie Josephson and Peyton Olson. They're tied up at 1. Crimson forced a turnover at center ice. Captain and D1 recruit Maddie Wu takes it from there. Wu the dipsy-do, and the Crimson take a 2-1 lead on the unassisted goal. Again late in period, Bengals strike again on the power play. Sisters, Sam Swanstrom to Katie Swanstrom. Power play goal for Katie, second assist to Amy Schlegel. We're tied up at 2 after 2. The Swanstroms, your sisters.
Yeah.
Good at hockey. Third period. 5-on-3 for the Bengals. 2 of those 5 are Swanstroms. Katie takes a nice pass from Falk, and she scores. Second assist to Schlegel. Bengals up 3-2 at this point. Things are looking good for the Bengals. The Crimson respond 2 minutes later. Paige Nasko making things happen. 1-on-4 finds the trailing Katie Josephson. We are tied back up at 3. Then the Crimson get a 5-on-3 of their own a couple minutes later, and Nasko nets it. Assist to Wu and Summer Thibodeau. 4-3 Crimson with the lead. The Crimson add an insurance goal. Maddie Wu gets her second goal of the night. Wu headed to Brown next year. Not the one I went to, the good one. 5-3 Crimson the final. They win. They also won last night over Anoka. That was a nice game. Centennial Cougars hosting the Hopkins Royals, a defensive battle, neither goalie cracking easily. Cougars Phelan Meyer holding up in the net in the first period. The Royals Aaron O'Neill as well. He puts the glove to good use. Royals crack the code in the second period on the power play, however. Grace Bazal from Nina Rogers, 1-0 Hopkins off the deflection in front of Meyer, and that would be all that they would need. Meyer kept the Royals from adding to their total, but O'Neill and the Hopkins defense kept the Cougars off the board entirely. Shutout for Aaron O'Neill, and Hopkins wins it, 1-0 the final score.
As far as Payne and Meyer,
So,
Good game.
like I said, they got a lot of games in the book. Some of these teams have played 7 games.
Yeah.
So we'll take a look at the schedules, starting with the Bengals, as they had the preseason ranking of number 9. They lost to Edina early on in the year. Their most recent game was at North Metro, not us.
No.
They won that game by a large margin. If it were us, it'd be by an even greater margin.
Oh, yeah, we'd win.
No, we wouldn't.
Oh, we'd lose. Oh,
We
okay.
would-
Oh, okay.
North Metro would not. North Metro TV would lose that game. But you would put a valiant effort in that, though. I
You
would
bet
say.
I would, yep.
All right. The Cougars, they just lost to Champlin Park. A couple of close 1-goal losses. They'll be at Blaine on Saturday. That's a game of the week for us, as they'll be at Fogarty Arena on Saturday, and then at Coon Rapids on the 11th.
Yep. Unreal. But
What about those Lady Panthers?
hey, those Panthers are, you know what? Hey, look at that. They've lost 3 in a row. However, you see they lost 3-0 Matamidi at Rosemount, 2-0.
Got the
So,
Battle of the SLPs.
and 6-0 North Wright. Did you know that? And then St. Louis Park and Cambridge Isani and North St. Paul come up. So, yep.
Speaking of the Panthers hockey
Yep.
team, they're gonna kick off
Yeah.
our coach and captains. So
Well, let's go to it.
please enjoy.
Yes.
11 games last year, so we hope to break that 500 mark overall this season. We look to see ourselves as, hopefully by the come playoff time, hopefully we can be a spoiler in that Section 5AA section, which is really a tough section with some top teams in it.
This year, I think we're going to work on more scoring. Last year, that's what we really had to struggle with. We're still getting better as a team. We're getting to know each other really well, so we're getting better together.
We'll see how our goaltender does this year. She played as a freshman last year, Mackenzie Kelly, and then we've got, she'll be a sophomore this season, so it's really important that she has a good year for us. And then up front, our two captains, Kelly Morris and Kim Patterson, probably two of our junior captains, probably two of our go-to girls. One, Kelly's a real workhorse, hard worker, and Kim is probably our more skilled player with some good hands. Hopefully we can see her scoring a few goals for us this season.
Having all these younger girls look up to me and like being such an important role on the team is really amazing. These girls are so nice, and like I love all of them. Knowing that they're looking up to me and like that I need to be like a good leader, it's really important. Like it's what I look forward to every day at school. It's what I look forward to all like summer, all fall. Like it's just so different from everything that I do. That's just crazy. It's so fun. Hockey is just such an aggressive sport, and it's a lot of fun. And the team aspect of it is so much fun, and you get so close with the girls on your team. It's just so much fun.
We're a young team, so you're going to see a lot of improvement as the season goes on. I think will be exciting. Hopefully, a team that's able to run three lines and run an aggressive forecheck and work hard, going both ways, back checking and getting in on that forecheck. So hopefully, we'll just see a really hard-working team that's willing to pay the price.
You should just come out and watch because we're awesome. And well, it's a different sport than you usually see, other than basketball and all those other sports. So come out and watch.
I was a Centennial graduate, class of '98, and it's always nice to come home, and I was really excited that when it opened up and applied for it and was fortunate enough to get it, and here I am back home. We actually have a theme this year, and it's called Ohana, which is Hawaiian for family. What we wanted to bring together is the family aspect of our team, and that we're going to go through good and bad times together. But in the end, we're still family, and we're still going to compete. So Ohana is what we came up with and what we're going with as our theme this year.
We're big into encouraging each other. Our theme this year is Ohana, and we're always trying to support each other and kind of come together as a team out on the ice, build some chemistry out there, and make plays happen.
Some of our key players, starting in net, we have two very good goaltenders, Phelan Meyer and Brenna Bakken at the defense. We returned all our defensemen. Seniors, Kayla Sina, Danielle Valoy, and then some underclassmen. Forwards, Lauren Kolak is our top returning point getter up front.
I like being team captain. It shows leadership. I have to be responsible. I know the girls look to Kayla and I for advice and just to look up to us on the ice.
You are the one that the girls look to for advice and what we do in serious situations and stuff. So it's a pretty big honor to have.
I love hockey because my brothers played it, and it honestly makes me so happy. It's so fun, and I look forward to it every day.
Hockey means everything to me. My whole family plays hockey, and I've always grown up watching hockey, so it just means the world to me to play hockey. I played for Centennial my whole life, and just to slip on the jersey every day, it just feels like home. I love it.
Cougar hockey is exciting. It's a fun night for the family. Come on out. We're going to compete every night, and we're going to have good games, and hope we can see people out at the rink watching us.
I don't know. We just have so much intensity out on the ice all the time. It's just really fun to watch.
This is by far our best skating team that we've had since I've been here, and depth-wise, it's the deepest.
You know, the team's coming along great. Played some good teams. You know, we haven't won them all, but I think we're gonna have a really good team this year. Last season, you know, it was a fun year. It was a disappointing end, you know, for sure, but it was a great year, and I loved every minute of it.
Ending really motivated this group of kids. More than anything, I think these guys are excited to kind of turn the page and get back where we feel we belong, which is on top.
Team's goals is to take it step by step. One's winning conference, next is winning sections, then going to state. Then we think we can win it all, but we just got to take it game by game and just dominate every time we're on the ice. And when we play the better teams out there, we got to show them that we can compete.
We're fast, we're a unit, we're like together as a family, and I just think we have enough skill to go far.
They're going to see a fast team that's physical for our size. They're going to see a lot of goals, I think, because we have a potent offense. We're really deep on the offensive side of the puck, and I don't think a lot of teams can meet us line for line.
Our captains have done a good job at this point. Jesse Norling and Jack Meisick, their leadership is really as imperative as their skill.
Being the captain of the Blaine hockey team is really an honor because there's so much tradition behind it. And these are a great group of guys, a lot of skilled, so to be the captain of that is awesome.
This is my 4th year playing for the varsity team, so it's been a long ride, but it's been really fun.
In terms of guys that can play, there's going to be a whole bunch, but certainly I think Alex Kopa and Ian Scheid on the blue line are two real keys, because there aren't two better D in our conference than those two guys.
I think for sure Tyler Klein is going to be a junior. He's going to be his 3rd year playing varsity. He's playing since he was a freshman. He's fast, really slippery.
I mean, I could name every kid because I think what you'll see is a lot of depth from top to bottom.
We're going to see a lot of victories. You won't be disappointed if you come watch the Blaine hockey team.
I've been lucky to be here as long as I have, and to have some of the kids I've had, and that's made the name on our jersey pretty daunting to other teams. I think when teams see the Blaine script across the front, it can be intimidating at times, and that's taken a lot of work to get there. And we need to continue now to build off that and build off the stuff that the guys in front of these guys have established.
Bengals hockey, like they said, disappointing end of the year. Maple Grove, we expected a close game. It wasn't a close game. Maple Grove snapped that streak that Blaine had of going to state. Looking for 7 times going to state in a row. But well, let's take a look at the Bengals schedule as they opened up, taking on Roseau. 3-3 tie there. They'll be hosting Osseo, another one of the better teams in the Northwest Suburban Conference, and then at Centennial on Saturday the 8th, and then at home versus Anoka on the 13th. So they pack their schedule between their conference games and their non-conference games. They have a very difficult schedule and a lot of good hockey to be seen on the Panthers, on the Bengals schedule.
Yikes.
Yep, Benilde got some good games on there. So go and check some good hockey. And then Centennial looking to continue their rebuild. They lost to Edina to open up the year, bounced back to defeat Andover. They'll be at Chamberlain Park before taking on Blaine on Saturday, and then hosting Coon Rapids next Thursday, the 13th.
The Panthers looking up, hopefully getting things going for them. The Panthers they beat Sibley 6-5. They'll beat Sibley and Simley 3-0. So the Panthers are in good shape. They'll be at St. Paul Academy, North St. Paul, Farmington, Matamidi, St. Louis Park, Arndale, Winona, and St. Francis.
I don't see Sifley on their schedule, but maybe that's on the second page. All right, we're going to go to break. Before we do that, we're going to trivia question time. And this week, I am. Bengals all-time leading scorer. Who's the all-time leading point scorer for the Bengals girls hockey team? If you think you know the answer, give us a call, 763-231-2809, or email us at sportsden@northmetrotv.com. Think it over. We'll be back. We got basketball and some more coaching captains coming up on the other side of this break. Don't go away. You're watching SportsDen on North Metro TV.
You've had frozen pizza. You've had pizza old and cold. Oh, you've even had pizza that tastes like cardboard and ketchup. Well, what the heck? It's time to find out what pizza is supposed to taste like. It's time for Linwood Pizza. Linwood Pizza. Taste the difference fresh makes.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
In Anoka County, contact Twin Cities Insurance Group, your nationwide insurance agent.
If you need seamless gutters, whether the job is large or small, you can say,
I know a guy!
For your full-service landscaping, you can say,
I know a guy!
If you need commercial or residential lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy! I'm Charlie Walker, and if you need professional seamless gutters, landscaping, and lawn care, you can say, I know a guy!
With gold at an all-time high, take that rope and say bye-bye. Earrings, bracelets, rings, and chains. We buy gold at your exchange. Don't send your gold to someone strange. We buy gold at your exchange. Spring Lake Park, Frilly Blade. We buy gold at your exchange.
Welcome back to SportsDen. Yep. Last week's, well, not last week, but we asked a trivia question a while ago. The answer, Nicole.
Okay.
Who got it right?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Oh, typical Jeff excuse. All right, we're going to jump into some ladies hoops.
Yes.
The Panthers start off the season with their first 2 games of the year on TV.
Yeah.
Started with the opener, Coon Rapids. Joe Young with the handlebar mustache, going right at Howie Shapiro at his own game.
I've got one too.
Tremendous. Brianna Semenko headed to the U of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, hoping to get the Panthers starting the season off with a win on the road at Coon Rapids, taking on the Cardinals. High screen and roll. Semenko starts us off with a nice teardrop bucket. Oh, it's so pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Then defense creating offense, Lexi Ludke, the steal, and then the pass to Semenko. She scores it, and then Ludke, another steal. This time she finds Jordan Zickerman, who drills the three-pointer. 5 quick points in 12 seconds for the Panthers. Play of the Week nominee for that sequence.
Ludke still playing?
What? There's the last one, her senior year.
Yep.
Cardinals get a drive, bucket, and a foul to Sheena Jones. But it's 23-20, Panthers leading at the break. Second half, Cardinals close the gap. Mackenzie Bellego on the fast break with the layup, gives the Cardinals the lead. Teams trade leads for much of the second half. Jenna Murphy, the long two. Coon Rapids led 42-40 when Semenko takes the pass from Brianna Hattinen, and she scores it, 2 of her game-high 17 points. That tied it up at 42. Panthers get a huge play here from Alexis Ludke. They lead by 2, but after the steal, fast break, and layup, that turns a 2-point lead into a 4-point lead. Play of the Week nominee, that's just with 40-some seconds left. Semenko hits a free throw, the lead is 3. The buzzer beater, as time runs out from half court, is no good, 48-45. The Panthers win. That's the final score. Thanks to CTN for the footage. That was the opener. Looking to build on that in game numero dos. El Juego numero dos. Game number 2 of the season. Taking on the Rebels at Champlin Park. Panthers take the lead in the first half after Alexis Lukey knocks down the triple. Rebels have a speedy point guard of their own named Alexis. Alexis Alexander takes it to the rack. Rebels take the lead and then extend it. Ali Zopfi for 3. Part of a 23-8 run. Rebels never looked back. Callie Zimmerman comes up with the steal and then hits a nice bucket in traffic. 37-20, Rebels at the break. In the second half, Rebels, some more outside shooting. Kelly Haytons knocks down the 3. Panthers just couldn't keep up. They go inside to Christina Wakeman inside, but they couldn't keep pace with the running Rebels. And Anna Garrison even had the bank stay open late for the Rebels. The three-pointer off the glass, 70-39 the final score. Thanks to QCTV for the footage. All right, taking a look at some of the schedules for the girls basketball teams, starting with the Bengals, and that's their hockey. But they also play basketball as well. They have a basketball team, and they are 0-3 after start. They've played some tough teams. They'll be taking on Centennial on Thursday night, and then at home versus Spring Lake Park. Look at that. That game will be on North Metro TV. We're playing some sports teams there, and then at Osseo on the 11th. For the Cougars, of course, they take on Blaine. They just defeated Noka the other night. They're 2-1 right now. They'll be at home versus Andover as well on the 11th.
The Panthers, you saw those games, and look at that there. The Panthers, they beat Coon Rapids, and then they're lost to Champlin Park and Rogers. So that's a little bit tough, but the Panthers, now they got 3 home games. So.
Yep, and we're not going to be able to show all the coaching captains tonight. We were hoping to show Blaine girls basketball. We'll have to push that next week. We'll have lots more coaching captains for you next week and the following week, and probably the following week and the following week. Time now for our, we're going to take a look at the boys basketball. So boys basketball schedule, starting with the Bengals. They open up the season at Forest Lake with a victory. They'll be at Centennial on the 6th, and then that game's North Metro TV game, live tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Thursday, and then taking on Henry Sibley. The Cougars, of course, they lost against Hopkins. That's a tough first opponent of the year. They'll be at home versus Blaine and at home versus Forest Lake on the 8th.
The Panthers got things going. They beat Moundsview yesterday or last night.
That's a good way to start.
64-62. They'll be at against Rogers, home against Farmington, and then they've got a tough haul right there at Eastview, at Cambridge, Sandy, home at Como Park, and at Chisago Lake. So it'll be tough.
Yes, indeed. Our athlete of the week this week, Kirsten Falk. Already in the first month of the year, Jeff, 25 points.
Unreal.
10 goals, 15 assists in the last 2 games. 3 goals and 4 assists for Kirsten Falk of the Lady Bengals hockey squadron. Congratulations to Kirsten, off to another great start. She's phenomenal. North Metro TV coverage games, of course, Thursday night, Blaine at Centennial boys basketball. Spring Lake Park, it's at Blaine girls basketball on Saturday. 2 games, this is crazy. We also have Centennial Blaine girls hockey on Saturday and Northwest Maroon Conference dance on Monday. Time now for our play of the week.
Like that?
Cracked it open.
Cracked it. Look at that. I didn't even spill it.
You're going to spill. Here it is. The Bengals' first line, they're all juniors and they're all good. Swanstrom to Falk. Back to Sam Swanstrom. She scores the goal.
It was number 12.
That, my friends, is our Sports Den Play of the Week. Go to NorthMetroTV.com and you can find coaching captains, full games, and all that stuff. Go Bengals.
Go Panthers.
Go Cougars.